Welcome to Bondev. In this video, we'll see some of the useful features of Visual Studio Code that helps the developers to increase their productivity. First, I'm going to show search and replace window. This is a normal search and replace window where you have two more fields, files to include and files to exclude. Here we can include set of files to our search and exclude set of files from our search just by typing their file types. So in this example, we we are trying to include only TS files to our search. So when we add this file type here like star.ts, all our search results will be only from the TS file extensions. The next option I'm going to show is using regular expression in our search. So in this example, let us try to delete this tab index occurrence from all the elements. So when we cannot we cannot find and replace tab indexes because the value might be anything. It could be any number 0, 1 or 1000 or something like that. So to search this tab indexes, all the tab indexes and remove, we can use regex here. To use regex, we need to click this button and then we can include our search term tab index equal to double quotes. So now we need to use a regex option to include all the numeric values. So as the value could be any numeric value, we should use regex here 0 to 9 and star. So this means the value can be any number between 1 to 9 and any number of characters could be present. So all the tab indexes with numerical values, any numerical values are selected here. To replace this, all we need to do is just replace it with a empty string. Like so, all our tab indexes are deleted. So we used regex to delete all the tab indexes in the HTML file. Next, I will show a few of the shortcuts that will help while coding or refactoring. Go to help, click editor playground. In this editor playground, we have several features that we can use while editing the code. First one is multicast editing. Here we have three types. So one is box selection. Box selection is nothing but to select a block of text. We need to use shift and arrow keys. That will help selecting selecting entire blocks of text like this. Second one is multiple cursors. To create multiple cursors, we can press Alt and click wherever we need to create the cursors, and we can edit everything together. The third one is selecting all the occurrence of a selected string. For example, here we have three occurrences of background color. To select all the three things, all we need to do is select the background color and press Ctrl Shift L. So that selects all the three occurrence of background color. So we can edit in case if we want to change it to different value. The next one is IntelliSense. Obviously, everyone know about IntelliSense, where whenever we press dot, it will show the available methods or variables. The third one is line options. Here we have three different things. First one is copying the line. For example, let's duplicate this line. To duplicate this line, what we need to do is like Shift, Alt, and down arrow or up arrow. So that will create the duplicates of the same line. Second one is moving the entire line to the different place. For example, if you want to move this line to a different method or below, all we need to do is Alt and up arrow or down arrow. This will move the line below. Third one is delete the entire line. To delete the entire line, keep the cursor anywhere in the line and press Ctrl Shift K. Next one is rename refactoring. To rename a variable in the code, we need not change everywhere. Instead, we can use F2 and we can change the variable name that changes all the occurrence of the variable in the project. Next one is formatting. To format the code, we can use Shift Alt F to format entire file. To format any current selection, we can use Control K and Control F. The next one is code folding. Using this shortcut, Control Shift and open bracket, we'll be able to collapse and Control Shift close bracket to expand any sections of code. The next option is errors and warnings. This is pretty much straightforward. Whenever we see any errors, we'll be seeing a red underline like this. Another useful option while writing the code is using snippets. Whenever we write any code, we need to type the keyword of the code and then press tab. That will create a entire snippet for us. In this example, let's create a try catch block. To use a try catch block, type try catch. If a snippet is available, we'll see this kind of icon, try catch statement. All we need to do is type try catch and press tab. This will create the entire snippet for us. Likewise, we can save a lot of time by using these snippets. The next one is Emmet. Emmet is a useful features for typing HTML and CSS code. I'll show a few examples here. To, to use Emmets, we can type the element name, for example, div, and the class to denote a class name, we can keep a dot and type some class name. Then to add another element below, we can use arrow like this. So if we expand like this, so it will create a div with class 1 and a paragraph element inside that. In order to type a dummy text, usually we'll have this lorem ipsum values that will be placed in a HTML file for testing purposes. So we can use dummy text like lorem ipsum like this. Type lorem. In case if we want 50 characters, type 50 and press tab. It will create 50 characters of dummy text of lorem ipsum values. The next useful feature is JavaScript type checking. JavaScript is a language that is not using any types. To make use of this TypeScript compilers to validate the JavaScript, we can use this kind of comment @ts check. If we use this one, we'll get these errors like this. So the number is not assignable to type boolean. This editor playground is a useful tool that is inbuilt with VS Code. Using this, we can test few of the shortcuts that can be used in the text editor. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.